Sneezing while driving is really dangerous.
Once you realize people's actions aren't based in logic, the state of the world makes much more sense.
Naming children after dead relatives is very common, but naming a pet after a past dead pet is incredibly weird.
All firearms are a sophisticated way of throwing rocks at each other.
Each decade in the 1900s had its own distinct feel in terms of music, fashion, etc., while the 2000s seem to all blend in together.
The look of Secret Service agents has never changed.
In hundreds of years, there will likely be internet archaeologists who specialize in data recovery.
Shaving your head when you're balding is hiding it. Leaving half your head covered in hair is the real way to embrace it.
Someday it will be a status symbol to have human employees.
Human civilization came a long way till the point it can be ended with a single button.
There are few things more annoying than writing a long, angry, self-righteous reply to someone offending you, then seeing upon reread there's a few typos.
Don't look for sanctuary for yourself in anyone except yourself.
Disgraced former Congressman George Santos looks just like the Bob's Big Boy mascot.
You never see a genius with a mullet.
Smelling your own fart is technically recycling.
The amount of happiness drugs can provide is self-limiting. The damage they can cause is not.
The world's best imposter will never be recognized for their achievement.
Since flying birds typically symbolize freedom, emus and penguins must symbolize the rejection of it.
Many people who quit their jobs really just wanted to end a relationship instead.
Now for a quick break. Stay tuned for more shower thoughts. The animals we teach kids about first are almost exclusively those that have an accompanying sound.
People pay to make their cars quieter and louder.
The long snapper is the one position on the field you don't hear about when they are doing their job correctly.
Most volcanic eruptions were experienced without knowing that volcanoes did that.
We had to talk to strangers to make friends despite our parents warning us not to.
Eye patches are reverse monocles.
Skipping leg day is discouraged, but skipping on leg day is encouraged.
I'm Montgomery Jones.
And I'm Amalia Dupre. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll be back tomorrow with more mind-bending shower thoughts. Goodbye for now. If you liked this podcast, check out our other podcast, Daily Dad Jokes. It'll make you laugh and groan. Just search for Daily Dad Jokes in your podcast app or check the show notes page for links. This podcast was produced by Klassic Studios. Please see the show notes page for source credits.